All right, Daniel, I'm Judge Kim. This is a 10-day hearing. You've been here for about 30 days. Back on July 5th, you turned yourself in on a warrant that we issued back in June. Judge Terry signed the warrant for leaving the home without permission. So, this is the one where you keep apartment complexes keep on calling about kids breaking into vacant apartments and trashing them. You run away. Mom, you're still here. Mom, hello, Mom.
Hello.
So, this. Josie, are you here?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. So he got to level 1 outstanding back about a week ago. How far did he drop? Oh no, today. Oh.
He's been on level 1 outstanding since about 7/24.
Okay. So why did he drop?
For talking about making a bond.
Can you give me more details?
They said he talked about making a bong.
Hold on a second. Daniel, you were told specifically do not touch your mask when you come into these hearings.
No, sir.
They didn't. So security control there?
I'm here, sir.
Did Mr. Reyes or Mr. Medlin not give an order that the children, when they come to these Zoom hearings, are not to touch their masks?
That was the last order, then yes, sir. I believe so.
Okay. So are y'all instructing these kids not to touch their masks?
As far as today, I did not, sir, but this is my first day back on Zoom.
All right, let's make sure that they're not touching the masks. Everyone's masks work if we don't touch them.
Got it.
So, okay. All right, so Ms. Peters, can you give me more details about him making a bomb?
It just says refuse to follow instructions. So I called and they said that he was talking about making a bong, and he just kept talking about it, and he just continued to talk about it. So he got like 6 points taken off.
Mom, does this sound like Daniel?
I don't know. Daniel been out of order, sir. It could be because he's like, you can't tell him nothing sometimes. You know, I don't talk to almost till my face turned blue. He don't listen. And now to me, he talk good while he here, but I don't know what he gonna do when he get out.
Well, we can always hope that if they behave here, that they'll go home and do the right thing, right?
Yes.
Okay, well. I mean, you're not giving me much choice. If they're telling me that you keep on threatening to make a bomb while you're in a correctional facility.
Bong, Judge, that's a bong, B-O-N-G, not B-O-M-B.
Oh.
There's a difference, big difference.
There is. I just misheard. I'm not sure how much better this is. So, Mom, he's come in twice and he's negative for weed. How much weed does he smoke?
Well, he's not allowed to smoke in my house. It's when he run away and he been gone for a long time. I hadn't even seen him till it was time for me to come and get him from the last time in court. And then he only stayed for like 2 days and then he left again. You know, so all I see is the same cycle. It's just whatever he say he's gonna do right, but until he prove it, I'm gonna still feel like you're gonna do the same thing again. I hope he do better, but I mean, he haven't shown me nothing.
Are you able to talk to him while he's here?
He called me every day.
Have you been able to visit him while he's here?
No. Actually, be honest with you, I didn't want to come and visit Daniel.
I understand. I mean, he ran away for a long time. Yeah, Daniel, at this point, I have to remember you were somehow 16, finding a place to live on the streets. Not really happy with that. Keep on running away from your mom. And now you just want to go back and break the law again, evidently. So, yeah, Ms. Peters, so correct, right? It is a bong with a G.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Judge, he's been on level outstanding for the past, I don't know, however many days she said. And I think that incident there dropped him to a 1+ or A1 or whatever it was. Just
Yeah, but-
he's still on the first
So boy,
top level.
here's the problem, right? Like, where do I release him to? Back to his mom so he can disrespect her again, run away again? Because if he's disrespecting our staff by refusing to stop talking about drug paraphernalia, then what's he gonna do with mom? Like, he hasn't changed is the problem.
Well, Judge, he's got a hearing that's coming up on the 11th. And what do we do then? Do we just continue to keep him, not let him go home ever? I mean, he's done what he's supposed to do by getting on the level, top level, and just to keep him there. I mean, we could see if he's going to behave himself between, I mean, he's got a chance to show himself between now and the 11th when we come back to court and prove himself to his mother.
I understand, but if he can't behave here, what indication at all do I have that he's gonna behave at home? If he can't do it in a secured environment, how is he possibly gonna do that in a non-secured environment?
Well, he has done it in a secured environment. He's been on level 1, except that he dropped to that, lost 6 points because he kept talking about a bong. So I don't, I don't think is sufficient just to keep him here, just keeping him here until we have a court date. Then what do? We just keep him, not let him go home? I mean, give him a chance to show himself and prove himself to his mother is what I ask.
So, and the answer is yes, we look at placement because of behavioral issues, because he just can't follow the rules. And that's the thing is, why would he do that? Ms. Peters, when did this all happen? Yesterday?
Yes, Your Honor.
So the day before he has court, he decides to just be defiant towards the staff. That tells me he just can't make proper decisions. Daniel, you're free to choose. You're just not free to choose the consequence. So for some reason, you thought it was a good idea to not follow instructions from our detention staff. And then you decided it was an even particularly good idea to do it the day before court. Yeah, Daniel, do you have a question for me?
Yes, sir. The other dude, he said something about a
I'm
bomb.
not talking about any other dudes. I'm talking about you.
Can I explain myself? Please.
Well, I'm sorry. I thought you said you had a question for me.
Okay, sir.
You have a question?
No, sir.
Okay.
I
So,
have a question.
yes, ma'am.
What is a bong? I'm sorry. I never heard of it.
So a bong is a device that you use to smoke substances, typically marijuana, maybe other substances, but yeah, it seems like all he wants to do is get out of here and smoke weed.
Oh, okay.
All right. So Daniel, your timing was awful. So we will see you you'll see a judge next week. Thank you.
Big Judge.
Thank you, Mr. Mooney. I appreciate your position and argument.
May I be released?
Yes, Ms. Peters, good to see you.
Bye.
Kaylin.